Right, let's start today's session. This is the third demo lecture of Python full stack development. So in the last lecture, we were discuss about Python introduction, and also we have seen how to download Python software and install. And in today's lecture, I'm going to show you how many ways to write Python code and execute, right? Like first option using interactive mode, second option using script mode, and third one Python ideally, and fourth one PyCharm editor, and finally VS Code. So who are new to this session, I strongly recommend to watch my first two demo videos, okay, yesterday and day before yesterday, which was happened, and our team will send the demo video link also after ending of the session. So who are continuing my lecture, so last 2 days, so you'll know that what we are going to discuss today, right? Yeah. So yesterday we discussed clearly how to download Python software and install. And before going to start interactive mode, so first you have to check Python exist or not. Already I said whether Python exists or not, how to check. By simply go to the command prompt, and in this command prompt, you just check Python space hyphen version. And there is a 3.13.6 version which I have installed yesterday. Okay, yes. So first we'll see interactive mode. So how to write Python's code by using interactive mode. So what is interactive mode in the sense? Very simple. When we download and install for the first time Python software, you will be able to get one default editor, right? That is ideally. So let's open ideally by going to search and type ideally. So this is ideally of Python. So default editor. The moment when I click on ideally, whatever the window you are going to see, this is called interactive window. So in this interactive window, and just typing statements and press enter, you will see the output here. And alt only statement, suppose I'm taking variable name A10, variable name P20, C equal to A plus B and C. Then we got the output here. So this is interactive mode. Just as a programmer, I'm trying to interact with this window by typing something and hit the enter button. Instantly, I'm getting the output. So do you wish to continue Python programs by using this interactive window? You can proceed it. Okay. But in the interactive window, you will not get any error indication. For suppose here I'm writing print welcome. But are you able to see any error indication? No. But after hit enter button only, then you will come to know what error or what mistake you have done, right? So there is a print statement, print function. Wantedly, I have given print P letter capital. Actually, according to the Python syntax, letter P is a small letter only. It's not capital letter. So this is the problem when we write code in interactive window and press enter. Now you can see we got the output clearly here. So there is no error indication while typing Python program in interactive window. So you have to take care the syntactical rules and regulations, how the way you're typing Python code clearly in this interactive window. So this is option number one. Do you want to proceed by typing code and hit the enter button and check the output in interactive window? You just continue that. So next option I'm showing script mode. Script mode in the sense you should ready with your Python script. Okay. So no matter wherever you want, you can write it. You just ready with complete Python program. So I'm going to use a simple and plain text notepad editor. And after completion of writing the code like Python code in notepad editor, I must save the file with what .py extension. Then you will be able to create one Python script file. And after ready with your Python script, and you have to run the script either by using command prompt or by using already available editor tool, that is ideally. So let me show you option number 2, how to write Python code using script mode. For this, I'm opening a simple notepad. It is a plain text editor, and I'm writing some code which is Python codes. Normal, just basic example I'm saying. In welcome to DURGASOFT Python sessions. Okay, like this. So this is not Python script right now. So we need to make this script as Python. How do we make this script as Python? Means Control S means save, or else file menu, click on save only. Once you click on save, it will ask you to save the file. Where do you want to save? You can save it, no problem. Just for my convenience, I'm choosing desktop, and I'm trying to give my file name is sample.py. Don't forget to give the extension with the .py. Whenever you give .py extension, then only it will be considered as a Python file only, right? Click on save it, and now you can see your file will be ready in the desktop location. Let me close this here. So let's go to the desktop location, whether your file created or not, please check once. So you notice that there is a sample.py file created here. But one thing you can observe, in my case, when I save the file with the sample.py, you are able to see the logo is PC. That indicates that PyCharm actually. For my previous batches or ongoing batches, I have included PyCharm editor. In recent times, I have opened many Python projects in PyCharm editor. That's what the logo is affected, even though when we save .py file with sample, the logo is PyCharm only. But in your case, if you don't have PyCharm editor in your computer, you will be able to get the logo called Python logo only. Okay. Yes. So logo is not the matter, but whether you save it the file or not is the matter. Okay. Now I'm ready with my script file with the save.py. Next, I would like to run this script file. There are two options are there if you want to run that script file. Option number 1, using command prompt. Option number 2, using IDLE software tool. So first I'll show you option number 1, using command prompt, how to run already available script file. Okay, let's go to command prompt simply, and you must locate your file. You must change your directory, like cd space change directory, like cd means change directory. My file is present in the desktop location, right? Yes. But look at, sir, my desktop is present in OneDrive. That's what I'm first moving towards OneDrive. In your case, directly you can move to cd space desktop only. But in my case, I'm maintaining my desktop in OneDrive location. First, I have to change the directory to OneDrive only. So OneDrive. Then after that, cd space desktop. I'm just moving towards desktop location. But in your case, you can try directly cd space desktop only, sir. Okay, fine. Press enter. Finally, I reach to the location where my Python file is exist on desktop. And after that, to run the Python file, simply type Python command. And what is the file name? Sample.py. So to execute Python program, this is the procedure. Python command space your Python file name.py. Then press enter. Automatically you will see the output what we have written in Notepad script. Welcome to DurgaSoft Python sessions. Got it? Yes. Otherwise you can type simple shortcut sample.py. So py space sample.py. No need to type completely Python word. So we are getting same output like this. So this is script mode. Script mode in the sense you just open Notepad and write how much Python script do you want. And finally, you should save the file with the .py, and that you can execute by using command prompt. This is the procedure. Or else, do you want to execute already available script file using ideally software? Yes, we can also execute over there instead of command prompt. Let's open ideally software, sir. Ideally. Open ideally. The moment when I click on ideally, you will be able to see interactive window. Okay, just now what we have written in the interactive mode. But I don't want to write code in interactive window just because I have already my Python script file. So that I want to open, go to the file menu and simply there is an option called open option. Click on open and go to the location where your file is saved. Okay, in my desktop, I'm choosing sample and click on open. Now you can see we are getting the window which we have written already in the code. So welcome to DurgaSoft Python sessions. And if you want to run this program, there is a run menu option and click on run module, or else you can press F5 from your keyboard. When I click on it and we are getting the output and display here, welcome to DurgaSoft Python sessions. So this is the option writing code in Notepad window and save with the .py and execute either by using command prompt or by using Python ideally software. Okay, fine. So this is second option what we have. And option number three, I'm going to show you IDLE software. Yes, you may ask, sir, is there any option which we can write Python file creation, Python code, and Python writing code, Python programs, and save with the .py and run it over there. So all together at one place, that is called third one, using Python ideally. If you don't want to move here and there, like open Notepad, write the code, save the file with the py extension, go to the command prompt, move to the location and run Python file by passing command like python space sample.py. I don't want to move here and there. For example, you can directly go to the ideally software. Only at one place we can do all these things. Creating a new file, write Python logic, save over there, and run it immediately. So all operations we can do at one place. So let's show Python ideally through how to do all the code and save and all these things, all operations. Let's open Python ideally. Okay. So Python ideally I have opened. Now this is interactive window. Okay. This is interactive window. But I'm not going to write code in interactive window because I would like to create a new file. So click on file menu, click on new file option. Okay. And the moment when we click on new file, it will open untitled window. You can do how much code do you want to write in this window. But observe here also there is no IntelliSense option, no error indication. As your own, you have to write whether you're doing mistakes or not. You cannot able to find out while writing the code. You should wait for execution. What mistakes in case if you have done mistakes, we have to wait for execution. No IntelliSense support, no error indication here, error indications. Okay. Yes. So after completion of your Python script, okay, after completion of your Python script, you must save the file with the .py extension, sir. Yes. So file menu, save, save. And where I'm saving again, desktop. And this time I'm giving my file name is sample1.py. Save it. Once you save it successfully, then simply do you want to run module. That's it. It's very simple, right? So previously, like we have uh, created a new notepad file. There we have written the code and save with the .py and going back to command prompt and run the code like that. So you need not to move here and there. At one location, just visit Python ideally, create new file, do how much code you want, save with the .py, run it instantly here only like this. So this is very simple option. At one location, we are doing all these things, writing code, saving with py, running code. So this is option number three. But I'm saying that these all three options don't show any error indication while writing Python script. And these all three options, what I have shown so far, no IntelliSense support. IntelliSense means while writing Python script, some pop-up windows need to be generated. What programmer expecting that things will be there in the pop-up windows like IntelliSense options. But we are not going to see any IntelliSense options like interactive mode, script mode, or using Python ideally. So the IntelliSense option, error indication with colorful graphical user interface editors do you want? I recommend to go with PyCharm editor or else Visual Studio Code editor. So now it's time to launch our regular editor in our class, what I'm going to use, that is PyCharm editor, sir. And now it's time to launch PyCharm editor. So to launch PyCharm editor, first of all, you need to download and install this PyCharm editor for sure. Okay. But before this PyCharm editor setup, Python software already need to be installed. Okay. Yes. That already we did that. Don't forget. Python compulsory need to be installed. With Python installation, you will get Python interpreter. Once you will get Python interpreter, then after that you can set any PyCharm editor or VS Code or something. Okay. Without Python installation, you can't able to set up editors. Now let's try to download PyCharm editor and install it. So first, before that, downloading, in my computer already PyCharm exists, sir. Okay, for my previous batches, I have included PyCharm editor. So what I'll do now, I'll uninstall, okay, so that you can check installation procedure and download procedure of PyCharm. So let's uninstall quickly PyCharm editor from my computer just because I can show you the installation procedure, download procedure, all these things step by step because it is important. Okay, let's go to the control panel first, just for uninstallation of PyCharm editor. I'm just as usual clicking on uninstall program, and there PyCharm editor is already set up in my system. This is PyCharm 2025.2. Right click and click on uninstall and say yes means it will be uninstalled, sir. I'm deleting PyCharm editor now. No problem. I'll show you how to download it again and installation so that you will get clarity. So please do setup of this PyCharm from your end also. Do you want to practice Python programs and all without having any trouble? Okay. Yeah. Or else later I'll show you after this Visual Studio Code editor also. Whichever you comfort, then you can go through these two editors. Either you can go with PyCharm or you can go for VS Code. No problem. But just give a practice once these three options which I have shown because you need to get some idea. Okay. After that, go with PyCharm or VS Code, anyone, it's better. So proper editor usage is important in the initial stage of learning software application course. So close this PyCharm uninstall successfully done, sir, in my computer, right? Now it's time to download and install PyCharm editor. So first, to download PyCharm editor, simply go to the Google search, type download PyCharm. That's it. So that you will be able to redirect official website like jetbrains.com. So this is the official website which is implemented by PyCharm editor implemented JetBrains community only. So click on it and you will be able to navigate to other page, which is home page of PyCharm editor. So in this, notice this, there is a PyCharm, the only Python IDE integrated development environment you need. This is unified product and there is a download option. Click on it. But before download, you can just read free forever and plus 1 month pro included means professional features also will be included, advanced features. And after 1 month of usage PyCharm editor, then pro extension purpose, they'll ask you to do license. But if you ignore that license and only PyCharm normal community editor features will be come across, that is free forever. Okay. Yes. So let's see, download it. Click on download and your download already has begun, but it will take a little bit time, sir, because it around 980 MB is there. So it will take time to download just about. So depends on your internet speed. Actually, it will not take much more time. Within less than a minute, it will be finished. Okay, fine. So please allow some time, sir. Almost done. Please wait a moment. Yeah. Once it's download completes, then I'll start installation procedure. So the installation of PyCharm also very simple. It's just go with the flow. Next, 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 install it. Okay. Yeah. I'll show you quickly. Just a minute. So in our regular sessions, okay, this PyCharm editor only I'm going to use continuously throughout all my lectures of Python core and advanced. Now it's done, completed. Okay. Once it's completed, then you just go to the downloads folder in your computer, and there you can find out PyCharm editor.exe file. I'm closing this, and let's go to the downloads folder. So it's very simple to install. There is a PyCharm 2025. Simply double click over there. And there you will be able to get one dialog box. Welcome to PyCharm editor wizard. So it will ask you, do you want to allow this app to make changes device? Yes. So welcome to PyCharm setup. Say next. And look at this, the destination folder will be C drive only, obviously. And the space is required, minimum 3.5 GB is required to install it. Okay, yes. So click on next, and simply all the checkboxes you can activate for desktop icon creation, for path setting, and menu options, and .py extensions. So this is important, .py extension. .py extension, why I'm activating means, later, when we launch a project in PyCharm editor, every time when we add new file, Python file, you need not to give any .py extension along with your file name. Only file name, and then hit enter. Automatically, Python file only will be prepared. Okay. So click on next and install. It won't take much more time. Within 1 minute of time, it will be installed. This is PyCharm editor installation procedure. Before this, make sure that Python should be installed in your machine. Then only interpreter will be configured automatically. Then if you write Python programs in PyCharm, then automatically you will be able to run it by connecting with interpreter only. So just wait few seconds. Right, almost done. Now, after the completion of PyCharm setup, simply finish it. Okay, fine. So let's close it. Now, let's open PyCharm editor. So to open PyCharm editor, there will be a desktop shortcut PyCharm 2025. Either you just click on it or else in simply search box, type PyCharm and there you can see PyCharm 2025. Click on it. It will be open, sir. Here there are several options to select for the first time. I'll tell you which option need to be selected. Okay. Yes. First time you will be able to see this window. Welcome to PyCharm. Look at this. There is a notebook. Jupyter notebook also existed with PyCharm editor. And there is second option, new script. This option is exclusively for Python file creation. Only one file if you want to create for every program separately, you can give new script option. But or else you can select this new project. So I'm going to select this one only, option number 3, because today once I select this new project folder and if I give project folder name, then every day I'll use same project folder. I can add as many as Python files. Okay. So next, if you have already project folder in your computer, do you want to open that? So select this open folder option. Or else, do you have any code in GitHub repository or version control system? Then go for clone repository option. So I'm choosing option number 3, new project. And immediately you can see left-hand side panel, already pure Python program selected. And the location, you can check it, users, computer name, PyCharm projects, Python project name. So do you want to change this Python project name? I'm changing 10 p.m. Python project 10 p.m. is my project folder name. In case you don't want to save your Python project folder in C drive location, which is default path, you can also select the folder, browse it, and choose the location where do you want to really save in D drive or E drive or somewhere. Okay. I'm saving all in my PyCharm projects folder only, which is present in our location. Python project 10 p.m. is our our project name now onwards. And there you can see this already Python version 3.1, 3.3, which is system environment through path setting through. We got the interpreter selection already. And simply click on create. Automatically it will be create. Yes. Now you can see it's created. What created? Project folder created successfully in PyCharm editor. So only project folder you have created, but you don't have any Python files in that folder. So look this for the first time when we launch PyCharm editor with the project folder. This is the look and feel. So do you want to read what's new in PyCharm? Just scroll down and read it and understand it. So I'm just closing this. And now you can see left-hand side panel. There is a window you can adjust by dragging and dropping like this. Okay. But Python project 10 p.m. is the folder. As I said, automatically for every project setup, there will be a virtual environment. This is VENV. Virtual environment will be created. All libraries which is required, site packages, all supportive files will be automatically created, sir. Next, do you want to create or do you want to start write Python programs? So simply right click on Python project 10 p.m. folder and go to the new option. And there are several options are there. Files selection. I'm selecting a Python file here. Click on this and give the name of the file test. .py is not required, sir, because the reason is at the time of installation already I have chosen .py, right? Yes. So press enter after giving your Python file name test. Notice this under this Python project folder test.py is created. So in this is the area where you can write Python script here. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So voice is not clear exactly, sir. Sometimes it happen because the reason is, in Hyderabad, we are facing lot of internet issues. Government has given strict uh, information. So that's what electricity department people has literally cut the wires, which is especially uh, internet cables. So that's what in all the area, most of the areas are affected in Hyderabad. So right now I'm just connecting with my postpaid Airtel mobile data. So that's what you might face some voice issues. Please cooperate. It won't happen from tomorrow. Already we have raised the issues. They might be resolved the issues and all. Okay. Yeah. So now we can see this is the test.py, and in this test.py file, and if you want to write a Python program, simply type print. Look at this. The moment when I try to print, IntelliSense option is came clearly, right? Yes. In all the parts of AI, we will cover, sir. All the AI parts in all the areas. Whenever you get the problem with the Python coding and all, so all we will be able to get it here. Okay. No, I don't have any idea, Mr. Verma. Okay, what you're saying, I'm not really. Why government did it, I don't know generally. Okay, because some incident happened while celebration of Sri Krishna Janmashtami. So six people died due to some electric shock. Okay, so most of the cables are present on the electricity poles, right? That's what I think it's happened like this. Okay. So there is no separate AI syllabus. Okay, I'm saying that all the AI tools will be covered in Python discussion, all the areas wherever it is required, like ChatGPT, Perplexity, Gemini, AI, Cloud, and data analysis programming. Okay, but this is not complete AI tools lectures. It is our Python full stack development lecture with integration of AI assistant. Yeah, please watch my first demo so that you'll get clarity. Now you can see this is the test.py. The moment when I try to use printer, automatically the IntelliSense is showing. Look at this. The moment when I print, automatically the IntelliSense is saying like. So no need to continue by typing print like this. Just press enter, automatically it will capture, and simply you can write what you want in the quotation marks. And if you want to run this program, simply right click on it and then run test, and it is going to be executed and show in the output window like this only, welcome. Okay, this is very simple like this. And do you want to update the code here like something you are adding more? And no need to again and then again right click on test, and simply already have executed this file. Simply there is a left hand side rerun test and it will be updated here. Welcome and hello here. So this is the way to manage PyCharm editor, writing code using Python script. So you can add any number of files here again. So if you want to add one more file, right click, new Python file, test1. So we have added new file here. You can write it again, something like hello. So do you want to run this test1? For the first time, right click on test1, run test1. We got the hello output clearly. And there is an error indication also. For example, if I remove these brackets, immediately the underlined red squiggly is present. This is called clear error indication, right? So that you are doing some mistake. Even if you run forcefully also, in error window, you will get clearly line number 1. syntax error, bracket was not closed like this. You have to go to line number 1 and rectify the issue and refresh it, and it will be present here. So this is PyCharm editor look and feel, how to use it. Okay. But do you want to change the font size for clear visibility and also background theme? Simply go to the main menu option, left top corner, and file menu. There is a settings option, and left hand side there is a, already we are in appearance option selection. There are the themes like dark theme, light with header like this. So I'm selecting light theme, and in the left hand side again there is the editor option. Click on editor and click on font, and font size is by default 13. Do you want, you can increase like 20. Click on OK, it will be font size increment, and theme is also changed like this. Okay. So we'll give more updates about PyCharm editor and all. In anyway, this editor only I'm going to use continuously in our lecture. Okay. Let me close this, and I'm going to show you last option, that is VS Code. Means you can also write Python code by using Visual Studio Code editor. But for my Django applications, for existing batches, I have already installed Visual Studio Code. First, let it be uninstalled from my machine. Okay. Again, I'm just going control panel, uninstall program, and then VS Code already existed that I would like to uninstall, just for you to show you installation procedure, how to download and install Visual Studio Code. Okay. Visual Studio, sorry, VS Code, right? Yes. Install. It is also simple. It's a lightweight software. Yes, it's complete, sir. Visual Studio Code also uninstall. Let me show you how to download and install Visual Studio Code. Very simple. Go to the Google search and simply type download Visual Studio Code simply. And there is a option called first Visual Studio Code. Sorry. This is the option. code.visualstudio.com. There is a download option. Directly click on it. Once you click on it, you will be able to find the option like Windows 10, 11. This I recommend to download and install. Okay, click on it, and immediately download has begun. It will take few seconds to finish this download, and we'll try to install it. So finally, I'll also show you how to run Python code with Visual Studio Code editor. Then you can decide where you want, where you comfort. Okay. Yes, I recommend PyCharm. Anyway, we are going to use Visual Studio Code during the Django development, REST API, Flask web development process. This Visual Studio Code only we use. But at least in a Python core and advanced programming purpose, if you use PyCharm editor, then you will get an experience with PyCharm as well as VS Code. That will be better. Okay. Yes. So almost done, sir. It's completed. Let me close this all, and I'm going to install VS Code by going to downloads folder. So this is VS Code. Simply double click on it, and it will ask you to accept the agreement. Click on next, click on next, click on next, and activate the desktop icon. Add open with Windows Explorer context menus, and click on next only and install it. That's it. It's also lightweight software. So very quickly we can able to finish the installation setup of VS Code. Then we will launch it now. Okay, fine. And you are the first time user of Visual Studio Code, make sure that, see, I am launching Visual Studio Code, but you may be wonder why, sir, this code is going to be present. Yes, it is completely my Django project development code. Recent time on which project I work in Visual Studio Code, that is only open, sir. Okay, don't worry about this. But let me show you the theme. By default, it will not be appear like Visual Studio Code. It is always appear dark theme only here like this. But notice this, how to write Python code in Visual Studio Code means, just for sample, better to create one simple folder, normal folder in desktop. So I'm preparing the folder name is Python 10 p.m. Okay, this is just normal folder where you can save your Python files while developing Python code in Visual Studio Code. Okay, this folder I'm going to launch or open in VS Code. So let's open VS Code. For you, it will not appear. This is my recent Django application code which I have written. So that's what immediately it is launching. For you, you will get welcome window. And after that, in the Visual Studio Code file menu, there is a option called open folder. Just now I create a folder which is present in my desktop. The folder name is Python 10 p.m. Select this. And now you can see this is completely Python folder 10 p.m. There is no Python files. For you, first time when we launch Visual Studio Code Editor, you will get welcome window like this only, sir. Okay. But make sure that first time user in with Visual Studio Code, you should go to the extension option. Left hand side corner, you are able to see extensions. Click on extensions. Immediately in the extension search box, type Python first. It is compulsory, Python. Okay, there is a Python Microsoft option is there. Click on it and install it. For me, it is showing uninstall. That means already I have installed many times. For the first time user, for you, it will show you an install option. Click on install. Within few seconds, Python extension will be installed. So extensions compulsory, sir. So with VS Code, lot of extensions need to be included. Okay. Once extension is over, go back to your Python project folder here. Explore option is there on the top. And I'm trying to create a file. How to create a file means this is my Python 10 p.m. folder. There is a new file option is there. Click on it and give the name of the file test.py extension. Press enter. This is Python file. And you can write the code in VS Code like same welcome to DURGASOFT Python sessions. This is my Python script. So do you want to run this Python script? Right click on it and simply run option. But are you able to see any run option? Yes, you are not going to see any run option. Okay. How to get run option? I'll tell you sir. That for that also we need to do extension again. But how I can run sir means simply there is a option called run option here. You can see there is a play button is there, run code, click on it. So automatically you will be able to see output welcome to Durgasoft Python sessions only. So this is the output window clearly. Okay, terminal window. Or else you can go to terminal option. Where is the terminal means? Here, run after there is a three dotted ellipse button is there. Click on it. Go to terminal, new terminal. And there you can see you are opening a terminal with Python 10 p.m. project. So in terminal, you can simply type command python space test.py. So we got the output, welcome to Durga's of Python sessions. But terminal purpose, no need to go to this three dotted ellipse button and terminal and new terminal. Simply there is a option right hand side toggle panel option is there. Look at this option number 1, 2, 3, third option. Click on it, terminal will hide. Again, click on it, terminal will open like this. Okay. And there is one more option. If you want to run Python code by directly right click and run code, look at this run code option is there. In your case, you don't get right click after run code, sir. In my case, it is coming run code. The reason is what you know, I have installed extension. What extension is required, sir? When I right click on the page and run code getting purpose means again you can go to extension and there is a code runner extension is there. I have already installed code runner. Type code runner in the extension search box. There is a code runner software is there. This you can run, install it. So whenever you install it, then automatically when we run right click and you will get run code option, directly click on it. It will, your code will be run here only. So there are several options to run as your wish. Okay. By right clicking on and run code option purpose, code runner extension you have to install. Or else simply the right hand side play button is there. You can click on it. It will run it. No problem. Or else you can go to the terminal and type your own command like python space test.py like this one. There are several options are there. So this is the way to manage Visual Studio Code with Python programs. Okay. So this is about the third demo lecture what we completed. In this demo lecture, you understand how many possible ways to write code like interactive window, script window, ideally PyCharm, VS Code, whatever you want, you can proceed it. I recommend PyCharm or VS Code, anyone you can go through it. But in our lecture, I'll continue all Python core and advanced topics with PyCharm editor only. So in tomorrow's session, I'm going to discuss most important fundamental concepts in Python, fundamentals in Python. So tomorrow agenda, which is in last demo lecture, which is going to happen in tomorrow. The first thing is Python indentation. This is the fundamental concept. And next fundamental concepts is comment section in Python, comments. And next one is keywords or reserved words. Okay. And next fundamental concept is identifiers and its rules and regulations. Fifth one is variables. And sixth one is multiple assignment. These are all fundamental concepts which I am going to cover in tomorrow lecture, which is last demo session tomorrow. So you can have option to attend tomorrow also by using the same link. So after tomorrow session completion, do you wish to continue all my lectures from day after tomorrow onwards? Compulsory, you have to enroll for this course. For enrollment process, please contact to DURGASOFT. In syllabus, there is a core Python with 17 chapter and assignment 18, 23, and second is 24 assignment 30 last in you'll be covered the syllabus within. Yes, yes, yes. All we will be discussed, no problem. Okay. Yes. That course schedule is assignment wise, but we will go with topic wise. No doubt at all, sir. Undoubtedly, we'll cover. Okay. That part I'll take care of that. So that's all for, yeah, this is full stack. Mr. Verma, you can please watch my first demo lecture video so that you will get clarity. This is Python full stack development process. Even only Python programmers also can attend because first 45 days to 2 months, I'll focus only Python. You need Python means only you can continue my lectures with 2 months only. Or along with Python, do you want to extend your skills with the Django development, web development, REST API, Flask, UI, and all? You can continue with the full stack development process later. Okay. So please watch first video demo lecture so that you will get full clarity. So anyway, tomorrow also I have a demo session. Please attend tomorrow also. Then after you can decide. The reporting side, we will not give idea because using Python data visualization analysis part we will cover like pandas, numpy, matplotlib, seaborn. Okay. Reporting libraries, you can take care that after knowing the Python script and all. Yes. So please set up the Python and PyCharm editor or VS Code today so that it will be good for practice from tomorrow. So that's all from my side. So we will see tomorrow. Again, you can use the same link for last demo lecture. How many months it will take full stack? 4.5 months, I said, right? Yeah, first demo only I discussed. If you go for full stack, 4.5 months it will take. Only Python, 2 months it will take. Okay, in full stack development, you will be able to get 3 to 4 hands-on project development also will be there based upon Django, REST API, Flask like that. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Who are new to this lecture, please watch my first demo lecture. Our team will send the demo link video also to you along with content link. Okay, course content link. Please click the link and feel free to get the information. Anyway, once I complete tomorrow demo session, if you are enrolling for this course, I'll collect the mail from DurgaSoft so that I can start share these video lectures one by one into your Google Drive along with PDF material. So that's all from my side today. Have a nice time. See you tomorrow.